guys! So I really wanted to make a video this week, but it turns out I can't find any of my SD cards and all of the batteries to my camera are dead. So I'm filming on my phone. So sorry about the quality. But I wanted to make kind of a getting to know you video, but I'm just gonna tell you things about myself that you might not know. I go to cosmetology school. I have about 6 or 7 months left and then I can get my license. I'm really excited for that. I love making people feel good about themselves. So this is why I started school. I was working at a beauty supply store and I was helping a lady who was probably like in her 40s with makeup, and she just kept apologizing because she didn't know how to use makeup, and that's totally fine, not everybody uses it, and she just wanted to start trying. And so I said, don't worry, you're doing great, you're beautiful, you'll get this. And she just started crying and I didn't know what to do, so then I started crying. And she looked at me and said, nobody has ever said that to me. It just really struck a chord with me because I don't think that's okay. I don't think anybody should ever feel like they're not beautiful or not have that confidence. And so I became a cosmetologist to give that to people, to give that service to people and to help them know that they are important. When you look good, you can feel good about yourself. And so that, I don't know, that's why I started. That's why I do what I do and I love it. I like to draw. My husband is actually much better at drawing than I am, but I've been drawing since I was little. My mom gave me this, which is a very old, very worn sketchbook that she gave me a very long time ago, and I still have yet to fill it. I'll show you some of my drawings. These were some of the first ones I did. I don't know why, but I was really big into putting little titles on them. So this one's Happy Fish. Got Smiley Snail. Oh, the Twiddlebugs from Sesame Street. I actually saw them on a little Sesame Street book that we had, and I just decided to draw them. And I was very proud of this. But the one I was most proud of when I was little was this one. This is Super Princess Peach. I had my Nintendo DS and I had that game, Super Princess Peach, and so the game itself is like this big. It's like a tiny little square, and I just looked off the game and drew this to match, and I was like, holy cow, I'm amazing, look at this awesome art, and I showed everybody in my family and I thought it was great. But then I didn't really draw a lot after that until I met my husband, and he draws all the time because he's amazing. I'm gonna show you something. So this just sits back there on the counter because I love it and I feel like it needs to be displayed. Zach and I met at a Halloween dance, and so this is Zach in his Peter Parker costume, and that's me in my Hermione costume. And then this is the day we got married, him in his suit and me in my wedding dress. And it says, God gave me you, because that's our song. I love it, and it sits in our entryway for everyone to see. So he draws all the time, and I was like, I used to draw all the time. Why don't I get back into this with him? We were at Bear Lake, and I drew this. It's Ariel. She has no face because every time I try to do it, it just looks like crap, so she has no face. There's Elsa. She also has no mouth because I can't figure out how to get it to work. And then I love the TV show Adventure Time. I have a BMO sticker on the back of my car. So here is Finn from Adventure Time. There's the people who did the art for Adventure Time did a short series on YouTube called Bravest Warriors. Love Bravest Warriors. I don't know, I think I'm a child at heart. Speaking of childhood, I love Harry Potter. I grew up with Harry Potter. My mom used to read the books to me, and then we watched the movies, and I think we even listened to one on tape on our way to Disneyland or something. And now I own all the movies myself, but my husband got me these the other day. So we're a tad obsessed with the Funko Pop little bobblehead guys, and so he bought me Harry and Hagrid, and I love them and I think they're so cute. And I love that Hagrid is so much bigger than all the others. That's perfect. I am a twin, for those of you who don't know. We're born 30 seconds apart. I came first. It was a C-section, so it was kind of like, here's one, here's the other. I am 22 years old. I got married when I was 20. I am LDS. I got married in the Bountiful, Utah temple. I love reading like goofy teenage books. I'm right in the middle of this series called House of Night. They're like this vampire series. I know that sounds so silly, but I really, really like it. I think this is the 5th book. There's like 9 or 12 or something like that. I don't remember. They're definitely oriented more towards teenage people, but I highly enjoy them. Along those same lines, I really like watching silly TV shows. Like, I don't want to say bad because they're not bad. They're just like Like, I really like TV dramas, like Pretty Little Liars. I just started on that, and I've watched a ton of movies like that my husband will not watch with me because he thinks they're not worth his time, but I love them. I'm only on like episode 5 of Pretty Little Liars, but it's getting real good. I am terrified of water. I hate water. I don't know why. It just gives me anxiety. I don't like getting caught in the sprinklers, so I wouldn't run through them very much as a kid. I'm okay with swimming pools, but I don't like going all the way under. The ocean scares the crap out of me. My husband will tell you we went to the ocean together, and I would only go in like up to my knees, and he kept trying to like push me in, and I wouldn't go anymore, and I was having a panic attack. I just don't like water. I like looking at it. I just don't like being in it. I really don't like seafood, but for some reason I really like sushi. Not all sushi. I don't like it when it has the fish on the outside. For some reason that just grosses me out. I've never actually eaten it with the fish on the outside, so I could like it. I have a ton of brothers and sisters. If you want to get super technical, I technically have 15, but I haven't met a lot of them, and I don't really know them, and they became my siblings when I was an adult and they're adults, so I don't know if I count it. For the majority of my childhood, I had 7 brothers and sisters, 5 brothers and 2 sisters. My favorite superhero is Spider-Man. It will always be Spider-Man because he was my favorite superhero, but now he holds a dear place in my heart because I met my husband as he was dressed as Peter Parker. And we were at Disney World for our honeymoon, and we were standing in line to meet Spider-Man, and the Green Goblin came over to us, and this was when my hair was kind of reddish. Anyway, the Green Goblin came over to us, and he goes, "Peter Parker and Mary Jane," and you should have seen Zach's face. He just lit up, because if he could be Spider-Man, he would. And so for the whole rest of the day, he'd be like, "Do you remember when the Green Goblin said that I was Peter Parker?" And I'm like, "Yes, I remember. That was so cool." I love Doctor Who. I love, love, love Doctor Who. I love that you guys watch my videos. Even though there's not a ton of you, I love it. And I would love to get to know you. So if you have anything cool about yourself that you want to share with me, just leave it in the comments below.